will be able to find that early game lead first? Will it be Xerxes on the Jarvan, or will it be Broxah on the Olaf? Which lanes will they look to prioritize? You would ideally want your split pushers, so the Kennen or the Jace, to get ahead in the early game if possible.
Often we
but
do
also,
see that Kleptomancy, the keystone of choice.
So the reason why you wouldn't run Kleptomancy in this matchup is because Kennen is expected to lose it, which means that he's not going to get as much free farm as he would typically like. Now, I would want to talk about that more, but we've got to keep our eyes on Xerxes in the bot lane.
Yeah, he'll be waiting for his EQ to come back up before he goes for this fight. See, Norskaren does have the flash if he wants to go in with the Flay. Reckless and Hylissang stepping back, flash Flay onto Hylissang. Still has his own flash to get away, jumps away. Reckless uses the spell shoot perfectly, has to flash away. Here comes the teleport though. Fnatic wants to take the fight in the bottom lane as Xerxes. Concussive blows is proccing on him, double teleport. Nemesis gets the root down only onto Norskaren. Glacial pass for the follow up, there's the stun. And now Xerxes might be caught out, EQ away. Double TP burn here, remember Norskaren almost stunned up. He will get locked down underneath the tower, and that's the fun to Fnatic.
We wanted to see early game action from Fnatic, and they said, nope, you're not shutting our bot lane down anymore. There is a big CS advantage building up for Reckless, and things are getting better for them in terms of gold, as you see Broxah now ganking mid.
Miasma comes down, Humanoid just trying to run away, will escape. The phase rush on the Cassiopeia, a lot of movement speed coming out from that, and the Noxious Blast, of course.
So this is what we talked about as well. Broxah has a lot of options. His first gank is actually around the mid lane. They want to try and burn the cleanse away from Humanoid to try and set something up. I love how defensive Whippo's playing, but he gets a little too close.
EQ doesn't land, looking for the Mark of the Storm, can't quite connect with that stun, and Whippo gets away. That's a lot stronger from Whippo, because before we have seen him overextend in that top lane, especially in weeks 1 through 3. He tended to step a little bit too far up, but he knew Broxah's on this side of the map as well, looking to get Chachi away from this, but Chachi hitting 6 means that he has that slice.
Even if you could make an argument, or maybe their team fighting is fine, or maybe this is fine. Like, often they've just been falling behind so dramatically in the laning phase that we can never properly assess how good their mid-game truly is. But right now they're set up for a good mid-game. They're getting control over the Drake right now, and you can see all this vision that's been set up. This is not skipping steps. This is how it's done properly. You utilize the pressure that you have in bottom mid, you set up the wards, and then you secure the Drake. And this is more of what many Fnatic fans want to be seeing from this time.
Oh, it definitely is, you know.
It doesn't really surprise me too much. What does surprise me is the top lane discrepancy. The fact that Vizichachi has built up such a massive CS discrepancy. This isn't typically what happens in the matchup. Jace is usually the one generating a lot more pressure, but right now Fnatic have their eyes set on the bot lane.
Got to go fast. Reckless pops the ultimate on the hunt for some kills, with the Predator coming in as well. You can see Nemesis positioning around there. Whippo had actually moved down to an area of no vision, so
gold. And a lot of that is coming off of turret plates, so that's really good. And then meanwhile, on the top side, this is more of what you expect from the matchup, as
Whippo just straight onto Chachi, pops the slicing mouse from Jarvan just around the corner though. Whippo needs to be a little bit cautious, still has the flash, but Chachi looking for the Mark of the Storm, flashes away from it. Whippo stunned up, here comes Xerxes, there's the Cataclysm, pulls him back in! And that is a great kill for Splyce, and that's been a lot better at getting plates. They're actually 5 plates to 1 up over Splyce at the moment. 5 plates to 2, sorry, that's 2 in the top lane.
Yeah, and this is going to be first tower for Fnatic as well, just before the 14-minute mark, which is when the plates drop. And I love the fact that they've been trying to funnel all this gold onto Reckless as well. Fnatic definitely going back to their roots with the play around Fnatic style.
Mana refund, I think it's about 1.5% missing mana per auto attack, so it helps with the Sivir playstyle where you're spamming Ricochet, spamming Boomerang Blades as much as possible, and having a little bit of crit chance is always a boon.
Yeah, exactly that. You hit the nail on the head, Medic. It's quite interesting. We don't typically see this on the Sivir, but with the itemization changes, it suits her nicely. And now Fnatic looking to secure themselves another tower. So this is very reminiscent of what we saw when Fnatic played XL. They got an early game lead. They leveraged their strong side of the map around the rest of the map, and slowly they've been pushing in their advantages. And again, keep your eyes on the minimap. You can see good vision being set up towards the top side in the river. Allows Broxah to get an uncontested Rift Herald, as we see Xerxes look for a gank in mid, but not going to be able to lock anyone down.
Nemesis is doing a good job of escaping that. Bot lane tower did go down to Splyce as well, but it's a very strong start for Fnatic. 15 minutes in, they have a 2,000 gold lead. Your AD carries getting fed already at that one completed item.
It really reinforces her wave clearing tendencies, and especially at this portion of the game when they have pressure everywhere, they just want to keep pushing, sieging onto these towers. And look, they've already got the Rift Herald in mid. That's going to knock onto the tower, and Fnatic will secure their 3rd tower of the game. So I think in terms of itemization, that makes sense. And Carby, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually went for something like a... I mean, you see the double daggers, you think Runan's Hurricane. Like, I thought maybe he would go for the Static Shift to just add a little more wave clear to his belt, so that means he can try and match the Sivir, but We shall see how things go. Ooh, good interrupt there from
Whippo
Whippo.
could keep chasing. Doesn't quite know where Chachi is, so doesn't want to go for the full invest. But second dragon in the game as well for Fnatic. Very clean game from them so far.
In situations like that, he's able to escape. So I quite like the phase rush. I think it was a good pickup. And now Humanoid could be in some danger.
Yeah, Whippo just jumps in straight into the Petrifying Gaze, but should have enough damage to clean up Humanoid here. No flash will get him in at the end.
He's picking up a control ward. Hylissang is sitting on 2 control wards as well. Vizichachi's in trouble.
Yeah, trying to get away. Does use the flash in the end. Misses with the Window Spike, but Nemesis here on the chase. Glacial Path will come in, and Chachi is done for. Another kill for Fnatic. 3 on the board for them now. Elder Dragon, they got Baron, they got an Inhibitor, and they all got out alive. And still, Splyce just caught them on that one misstep that meant that they won the game.
That was a sad game to watch.
If you're a Misfits fan, if you're a Splyce fan, you're over the moon.
Just from, yeah. Anyway.
Minions?
Splyce will secure their second tower of the game.
Minions?
Yep, that's good for
You gotta praise them, Vedi. Come on.
I like the fact that, Nemesis could be in some trouble right now.
Goes into the Frozen Tomb. Humanoid and Chachi on the chase here. Norscaron on the flank as well. Xerxes jumps into the backline. Norscaron flashes forward. There's a hook as well. Lands in. Cataclysm used. Xerxes so low. Whippo free to open up from the side of this fight. Humanoid. Reckless gets one already as Xerxes goes down. As well as Hylissang. There's a slicing mouse from Norscaron so low. Chachi just about getting away. It's all on Kobe. Open up with the big guns. Super Mega Death Rocket. Kobe can just sweep his way through the Fnatic front line. Brox is going to follow as well. Whippo trying to get away, but the zap with the chase. And Whippo does escape, but it shows that the AD carries alive.
He's forced to retreat, and then Kobe, uncontested on the backline, can just clean up the fight, and now he's on the run.
On the hunt used here as they chase onto Chachi. No flash on the cannon. Nemesis with the Winter Spike. That is going to be a very dead cannon, but Fnatic able to answer back. They keep doing this, they keep finding little picks, and we talked about how both the teams, after those first set of towers go down, have been a little bit lackluster.
It's going to be another 40-minute game, Medic. It's going to be another 40
I want it, Vedi. I want 40 minutes of this AD carries just pew, 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 pew,
All
pew.
right, so Fnatic just going to start the Baron up here. Vizichachi's dead, he doesn't have teleport. They can force the numbers back. Ooh, and Zeus and Humanoid have just gone back to base.
Here we go.
This isn't the fastest, but Reckless with 3 items. They're feeling really good about this. Whippo's even trying to zone them away.
Norscaron and Kobe on their way, though. Whippo off towards the backside of this fight. The ward goes in. They know it's down to about 4,000 HP. The Baron's still there.
Whippo
Zap misses Xerxes. Xerxes can jump in, though. Not going to do it yet. 3,000 HP. Box is still on it. Fnatic going to turn. Whippo jumps onto Kobe. Just kill the AD carry. That's all you need to do. And they get Humanoid to follow up as well. Great flank from Fnatic.
Exactly that, Medic. Whippo finds the carry and eliminates him immediately. Jace going full assassin mode there onto a Kobe that had no summon, so they don't convert that into any objectives. In an ideal world, they would have gone back towards the Baron and secured it, but with Xerxes still alive, they didn't want to take the risk. So they're going to reset. They're going to look for a Clown Drake right now.
They are building up to a 541
farm. This is what we call the Uzi effect, right? Where you just funnel and channel farm. And we are going very old school Fnatic. So now they can look to go threaten the Baron once again.
Here we go. Chachi chased across, misses the accelerated shot blast. That's a Glacial Fissure. Chase in from Nemesis, but maybe Hylissang's gone too far. Slicing Mouse is going to come down. Already Chachi down, and now Reckless just opens up with those boomerangs. Needs one more connection on Xerxes for the stun. Kobe! Holy hell, that was a shit ton of damage. Nemesis under the tower as well. There's the Cataclysm. That's a kill onto Xerxes. And Fnatic just clean up in the top lane.
Beautiful stuff there from the side. Their way back towards the Baron, and this should be a very easy objective for them to secure.
Easy pickings for Fnatic. We wondered if they had enough engage in their composition when it came to the draft, but that Lissandra pick is working out wonders for them. Teamed up with the acceleration gate, teamed up with the on the hunt. Fnatic get the Baron. 30 minutes to lock out Xerxes. Whippo, after being put behind in the top lane a little bit, just continues to wail away on Chachi. Whippo brings down the hammer, can't quite get the final shot, and maybe he's overextended. Flashes for it. Xerxes behind him, but look at this. They're both just running away from the chase. Whippo on the chase. There's the redemption as well. The hook comes out. Whippo will be kept alive with that redemption. Here comes the chase from Nemesis. That's one. Frozen Tomb used on himself. Keeps himself alive for the moment. Shut down from the Jinx. But here comes Hylissang with Glacial Fissure. Gets a double knockup. Norscaron has to flash away, but Humanoid's already done. Kobe chased underneath the tower by Boxer. And Fnatic aren't stopping. They continue their onslaught.
3 members are dead on the side of Splyce, and Fnatic still have 4 members primed and ready to go. The Baron buff is in their back pockets, and there are plenty of minion ways for them to just look to try and end the game right now.
Just looking for that push in the mid lane. Still a minute and a half on that Baron power play. Our Baron buff, they're just going to go by the numbers, Vedi. As we said we wanted to see it, they're going to go up towards this top lane inhibitor as well, and can even just push in with the rest of it, because you've still got 30 seconds on Humanoid, 9 seconds on Chachi. Fnatic looking to secure their 3rd win of the split. For now, they'll back away, but you have to feel they are very close to seeing that victory screen.
Aliens should overwhelm Splyce, and Splyce is going to be forced into a fight they should be able to win.
Here we go. Fnatic in the base. Glacial Path comes out from Nemesis, just forcing Norscarin away, but here come the super minions. Double minions in each wave. Bottom mid pushing in. There's the on the hunt. They're chasing them in. That's a Glacial Path as well. Not quite going to connect. First Nexus Tower the target. Whippo trying to get a bit of damage down there. Xerxes goes in, but Norscarin's so low. Glacial Fisher lands. Once again, it's Humanoid that's caught out. Xerxes jumps onto the backline. Nemesis and Hillisang have gone all the way onto the backline of Splyce, and they get two. Reckless is dominating. Easy picking for Fnatic. Only Kobe survives, and they can't quite clean him up in the base. They get him anyway. Fnatic with the ace to round it out, and they are back to winning ways.
Great game there from the side of Fnatic. Very clean from start to finish.